So hello gamers and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about the cannon. The reason for this is because some people have been saying that this is the best sniper in the game, and although I don't really agree with that wholeheartedly, I actually really like that idea because this is actually a really solid sniper rifle. As a sniper, this is honestly really solid now. When it first got added, I wasn't super hyped about it, but like this thing with golf ball has really high velocity, a 75 stud torso kill range, 10 rounds on a mag with 50 Beowulf, and can have up to 50 rounds in a mag, and it has essentially no drop, which is kind of crazy. 3000 velocity, and I don't think it has choke either, so you can actually hit every shot with this gun, which actually is kind of cracked. So we're going to be looking at a few of the ammo types to see if they are kind of broken or if they're just kind of meme ammo types that actually kind of work, because I feel like that might be more where we're at. So first off, of course, you have golf ball, and the RPM is pretty decent. It feels about the same as something like M1903, and it has about the same torso kill range, and it can have a lot more rounds, but it doesn't really matter too much. So what is the downsides of this versus the M1903? Because it has about the same RPM, it has about the same torso kill range, and it has the exact same velocity with this setup. Well, the problem is, if you want to get the fastest velocity and not have about like 1800, you gotta run 50 Beowulf, which will give it about the same rounds and about the same reserve ammo. It does have a really fast reload though. The problem with this is that it basically has no pen at all, and yeah, that's kind of the bolting. It's not really nice for aiming and bolting, but other than that, the golf ball and 50 Beowulf blank ammo type combo makes it actually really good. I'm not gonna lie, like this is actually a good combo, which is in my opinion the best objectively you can get from this gun, and makes it actually a pretty on par sniper rifle. I'm not gonna lie, this is actually really good. Maybe not broken, but really good with this setup. Now heavy can and Bloxy Cola and default ammo are not really that great. Tennis ball I wanted to talk about because this ammo type has 65 times 2 to 80 times 2 with a 1.25 torso multi, which means it has 2 pellets, but it is technically able to one-shot torso at long range, which I wanted to see if it was actually pretty good, and I don't think it is. It has a pretty awful reload time, and yes, you can bolt swap with this, which is pretty cool. You gotta press F every single time you shoot, or I guess switch to a different gun, and if you're dual wielding, I have tried it, you can actually bolt swap 2 of these and get really high RPM. However, you'd have to die and then pick up your own gun in your secondary slot, and it's just not really something you can reliably use, you know. But this, technically speaking, can one-shot torso at any range, which is theoretically really broken. The problem with that is that it does have quite a bit of spread, and it's decent, you know, it's gonna be fine. I don't get what it's going for here, which is kind of like a gyro jet shotgun. Conceptually, that's cool, but it does not work. And then we have, in my opinion, the other good ammo type, and that is, of course, the cannonball. Now, the cannonball has a really slow reload time, but you can bolt swap it and basically get quite a bit faster RPM. Not great RPM, of course, but better than it is normally. It has 900 velocity, which is kind of trash, so quite a bit of drop. However, the gimmick here is that it does 105 to 100 damage, which means it will always one shot any range. It doesn't have a reverse torso multi, so literally limb kill any range, torso kill any range, and as far as I know, it doesn't have choke either. Yeah, it doesn't have hip or aim choke, which is kind of, I don't know if that's super broken, because it does have 900 velocity, and keep in mind that's with 50 Beowulf. Normally it's about like 600 to 500 velocity, which is really bad, but of course this is just going to be really inaccurate for longer ranges. Worse than 500 Phantom on the Mark 11, which is just absolutely ridiculous. If you're able to hit shots, this is a limb kill at any range, which is just kind of ridiculous. You're like, wow, that's amazing. And it's not super amazing considering like BFG exists and has way better velocity and kind of fires about the same speed, if I'm gonna be real. So it's kind of just a BFG comparative, and yes, it can fire faster if you're bolt swapping with it, which is kind of an annoying feature. I don't really want to do that on a gun. Like, I get that it helps it, but that's not something I should be relying on. And also, they might maybe patch it out somehow. I don't know how they would, but yeah. So the good ammo types here are golf ball and cannonball. I don't know if they are amazing ammo types. Ooh, yes. But I would definitely say golf ball is the really nice one. In my opinion, the best setup here is reflex, golf ball, green laser, 50 Beowulf. I do recommend 50 Beowulf on basically everything. It has the best velocity, the best pen, and overall the best min damage range, which is pretty nice. And the biggest thing is just the drop is kind of annoying without it. If you use like 223 and cannonball, you get 540 velocity instead of 900, which is pretty big. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy, make sure to like and sub, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.